What do I think?
I don't know. What do you think?
I think I want to win tomorrow.
That's what I like to hear. That's amazing. I mean, that's the last question that I asked in the interview, so we'll come back to that. But the first one is the easy one. It's your first and last name and where you're from.
David Preston. I live in Greenville, Pennsylvania.
Nice. You're one of those who have been here, so you know what it's like to shoot for $1,000 per stage, and we've seen that change some guys, and we've seen it hurt, and we've seen it help. How does it play into you and your version of competitive shooting?
I like to shoot fast until I miss, because then I'm always in contention for the stage win. But as soon as I miss, I slow it down, go for my points. And unfortunately, the past couple of days, I've had a lot of those one miss stages where I've had to slow it down. And had I cleaned it, I probably would have won quite a few stages. But
so at this point, how much stage money do you have in the bank?
I have $0 right now. There's probably 6 of them I could have won, but one little thing happened.
Well, the good news is this. You have punched your ticket to day 3, and everybody starts over at 0.
That's right.
So the big money is tomorrow. The big money is the show. That has to feel good.
Yeah, I'm excited. I don't know, first place, $30,000, second and third. So there's still another 1,000 on the line for every stage. So that's always in the back of your head if you're not going to make top 3, but I'm sure you'll see it tomorrow. The guys that are kind of at the bottom of the pack will start shooting pretty fast and loose.
Yep. The weather took a very strange turn in that, big storms came through and then cold and wind and so on. How did that change the way you shot, if at all?
Same game plan. I always like shooting in cold conditions, windy conditions. I think it has an effect on the other shooters, and I tend to do better when the weather gets worse.
I like it. Take me through your rifle.
I shoot a MPA chassis, Hawk Hill barrel, Curtis custom action, Vortex optic scope, and it does great for me. So I've been running that combination for about 4 years now, and I love it.
Caliber?
6 dasher.
Perfect. With the money hanging overhead, with your experience, do you see any of these new blood shooters changing the way they shoot, or do you see that as a hindrance? Do you feel you have an advantage? That's a long way to work my way around the question of, do you feel like you are in a better position having experience in this arena?
I think so. It's always easier when you've done it before. The pressure doesn't seem to get to me anymore because I've been in enough of these high stakes matches. When it gets down to the last stage and you need a certain score on a stage to win, I've been there. So hopefully it works out tomorrow.
There's this year the courses of fire were released ahead of time, and none of this, get your match book the morning of the day and so on. So have you looked at any of the stuff that we're going to be doing tomorrow, and any of it play to your strengths or weaknesses?
I have not looked at it yet. I tend to do better whenever I open it up and take it, stage by stage. If I try and look at everything ahead of time, I'm thinking about things that, aren't till later in the day. Just take it stage by stage and focus on one thing.
Makes good sense. You think you can win?
Yeah. 100%.
Wouldn't be here if you didn't.
That's right.
Right on, man. You're off the hook.
Cool.
You've made it this far in the video, and for that, we thank you. If you're enjoying the content, please consider subscribing. It helps the channel, and we'll keep the uploads coming.